Hello, everybody. Hey, Billy, you've come to join us. He's kind of grumpy because it's raining outside, which means he doesn't get to go out. Hi, Ava. Time for Blue Buffalo. Yeah, he and Tiny are inside. So there may be some rowing going on a little later. Hello, Manuel. Hello, Jenny Green Honey. Hello, Epiphonium. How you doing, sweetie? Hello, Linda Applegate. Hello, C-Rex. I love you. Hello, Jerry Matthew Boyd. I'm fully stocked. Yeah, she got ultra spoiled tonight. After I got done with the earlier stream, I decided I was gonna prep up the ham rolls with cream cheese, and then I use green onion and classen pickles in mine, and it's so good, such a good combination. Most people like do one or the other, and then they're little appetizer things for potlucks and whatnot. Well, when I ran out of green onion, then I was finishing off the jar of pickles and the cream cheese, and so the issue is there's like this much of a side of the ham that the pickle's not long enough. So I made the roll up, and then I just took and I cut off that little piece on the end. And of course, she got them like 5 or 6 slivers. So she was super happy. Some of them had a little cream cheese in them for her as well. So, yeah. She was very well spoiled tonight. Hello, Catherine Gaston. I'm a busy girl. Hello, Eileen Carlin. It sure is, honey. Puppy is a treat. We are all graced with her presence. Hello, Joey Bag of Donuts. We sure are. Hello, Nana Laura. Good to see you, honey. Hello, Spider-Man. Well, I wouldn't say this is regular, because I don't have anything edited. I edited ham and cream cheese rolls. That's what I edited today. Oh, and I love it. I love it so much. So one of the things with my the Keurig brand one that I had, my PAWFURM coffee mugs are 15-ounce mugs. And my Keurig only went up to 12 ounces. And so, there was a big chunk of space available for coffee that never got filled. And the new one that Jerry got me, it goes up to 14 ounces, and it is perfect. Perfect. There are pics in the Discord of it. It's all set up. It takes up so much less space than my old one. I actually have counter room, and I am minimized. Thank you, Billy. Billy's trying to knock me out of stream again. Hello, Jenny. Oh, man. So when I feed the kitties their canned food, I just give the can to Ava to clean out. But that means that, I have cans of, empty cans scattered around my floor that I have to then pick up. I bent over to pick up one of the empty cans off the living room floor, and I literally felt my spine like pop, 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 pop. As I bent over, oh, it felt so good. It felt so good. It was like having my back cracked. Like, when people give you that hug from behind, pick you up and shake you a little bit and separate all your vertebrae. Oh, golly. That's what it felt like. I have not had like that. It gave me so much relief. Oh man, I needed that. I needed that. He does. He does that to me a lot. He's such a butthead, but I love him. I love him so much. Yeah, me too. Me too. That's why they're so spoiled. Hey, that's my elbow pad that you're knocking all over the place here. Can I have this mouse? Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Yeah, I needed it. Oh, I needed it. Oh, you are so lucky to have someone do that. The best I get is, when the cats crawl on my back, but they use their claws. So I've got like my whole shoulder is full of it's full of where the kitties have gotten up on me. Yeah, I gotta put some more lotion on him. Hi, baby. You make this so much more difficult than it needs to be. You have this nice, comfy. Look at this. I put a padded blanket thingy here for him. For him or Earl or Tiny or Bandit, whoever wants to get up and lay on it. And he was on it earlier. But he so much prefers being in my way. Isn't that right, Billy? Yeah, you just prefer being in my way. Exactly. I know. He's so cute. He's scratching his ear right now, and he's trying to be so gentle about it. You want some help? Should Mama help you? Yeah. How's that? Good boy. Oh, he's got the cutest face. I wish I had another camera that I could like show you guys him when he's in this space. Because I can't, the cord on that one isn't long enough, so I can't like pull it down and turn it around. Ooh, now he's looking at me all grumpy like. Okay, I need to use my mouse. Can I please ask you to move? I put treats over here. Look, there's treats over here. Don't you want any more of those? I know if I move you, you're going to be very mad at me. Your tail's already swishing. You're looking at me like I'm prey. Come on, Billy. Come on, bud. I'm like 3 seconds from picking you up. Tail or no tail? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I gave you every opportunity. Thank you. Now you got cat fur and dander all over my desk. Oh, my goodness. Well, of course, that's where the eject button used to be. He does, and he's my little protector. He is the sweetest boy. He really is. He and Earl, they really are. They're so sweet. Hi. How you doing? I suppose this is better. Now it's only the tail that's in the way. Oh, she's doing really well. She is she's I, she's spoiled. So, I got her one of those and I got her one of these that's all hers, just hers. Hers and hers alone. And so she has those. Would you prefer this? What if I put this here? Would you like that better? So she's got those, and then about 10,000 little fuzz balls and jingle bell balls and little catnip mice and silver vine sticks and silver vine wrapped with jute, and she's got lots and lots and lots of toys. And every time I go in there, the little rugs on the floor are just like crumpled up against the wall. So I know she's running around and playing and having the time of her life in there. And I usually will leave the window open for her since the door is kept shut. I don't have to worry about too much heat escaping, but I make sure it doesn't get too cold in there for her. If it's really cold out or really windy, then I close the window, but she just loves it. And then the rack that holds all of the towels, well, I've stopped filling it. I have a towel over both shelves of towels, so she can jump up and lay on the towels, and she's not getting all my other towels dirty and full of fur. And then when I need a towel, I just take her towel off. I get a towel and I put her towel back up there. So I make sure she has, and then she's got this super, super soft, absolutely super soft fleece blanket. And that is curled up next to the towel rack. So, and that's the one she usually sleeps in. And so, yeah, the bathroom is completely taken over by Bandit, and she couldn't be happier. None of the other cats can get in and mess with her. She has food, she has water, she has her own litter box. Her smell is the only smell in the room, and she's not bothered by any other animals. She has her own window, her own shelf. She's spoiled. And I go in there all the time and spend time with her because I'm diabetic, so I pee a lot. And I make sure to spend time with her every time. Hello, Lisette. Yes, Tiny Kitten is he's the lawyer. He's the attorney of all of them. She. Oh my goodness, she. Judge Ava, Earl the prosecutor, Bandit the defense attorney, Tiny Kitten is the lawyer, and then there's Billy O.T. Look at him. That's exactly what he wanted. Oh, you're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. That is exactly what he wanted. Oh, Joey. Oh, you poor thing. I've heard that. I've heard that. Thank goodness I can't relate. Yeah. She's got the sweet. And Billy has he's started talking like Tiny Kitten talks. Tiny Kitten actually talks, and Billy is starting to try to replicate that, I think. It's the funniest thing. Stop it. You quit that. You do not always mess up. You are amazing, and I love having you here, and you're going to stop that right now. All right, so Mortimer Duke, is he here? He's not here yet. Oh, Mortimer Duke. Okay, let me go get him. Give me 1 second here. So Mortimer Duke sent me a Judge Stevens clip, and he says it's good. I haven't watched it yet. So we're going to test that one out. But first, hey, dork, I am live again. Hashtag bat signal. Sorry. That was not as funny as I think it is. That just tickled me, and I don't know why. There he is. Hello. I'm sorry, sort of. show the clip that you sent me, so I thought you should be here. You'll just doze back off anyways. It's okay. It's just not the same without you. All right. now that Morty's here.
All right, a couple things we need to deal with. The least of which I have Aaron Green with Miss Minaldi. And then I have Mr. Shalander has Gavin Bond.
Yes, sir.
What are we doing on that?
We're going to plead. There's a probation offer.
Okay, where are y'all on the papers?
Got to do them.
All right, you want to take up then Mr. Green?
Sure, Judge. She's appearing by Zoom.
Okay, 15-22031 is called Aaron Felice Green. Is that you, ma'am?
She's muted.
Please unmute. You need to unmute. We cannot hear you, ma'am.
She's just yelling louder.
You know how to do that. It should be one little button.
Are you reading lips?
I did not do that.
It's not, it's showing that you are muted, ma'am. You have to unmute, please. There should be an unmute button. Come on. It's on every computer.
She might be on her phone, Judge.
Huh?
She might be on her phone. Aaron, if you're on your phone, I would maybe log off and rejoin to make sure that it's able to connect to your audio.
We cannot hear you, and it's showing that you are muted.
On your phone.
Whenever you join, yeah, you have to allow it to connect to audio.
Maybe it'll work tomorrow.
I will not be here tomorrow, Judge.
Whatever is happening is not working, ma'am. Now we're
Yeah,
out.
she's got to log back on to allow it to connect to audio.
It's a gift.
Are y'all ready, ma'am?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. This might take a while.
How old do you this folks?
This is a money issue, right?
You know what? I'll get them there. And then I can.
What has she paid since our last event?
We haven't had.
This is our first event.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Let her
Judge.
out of custody and set it. So she gets it.
The reality is she's been on 10 years probation. She's done everything she's supposed to, but hasn't had the ability to pay the restitution.
Which is
She hasn't paid anything.
her total balance that she has been credited to restitution is $3,444.
Over 10 years.
Yes, sir. And it is amended to go to restitution.
Oh my.
No. It is showing that you are still muted. It's showing that you are still muted, Miss Green. We cannot hear you.
Can she hear him?
There she goes.
Okay, speak.
My apologies.
Okay. It's on now.
Yes, yes.
All right. Okay. In 15-22031, the state of Texas versus Aaron Felice Green, there was a motion to revoke probation that had been filed in July of this year, which has one ground of an issue, and that is that the defendant is in arrears, and it shows $35,000 in arrears as of June 9th. That must be for assessed fees totaled. Restitution was ordered in the amount of $30,000, and apparently not very much has been paid toward that in 10 years, correct?
Correct.
So what are we going to do? The victims are entitled to be reimbursed. That's how we fix problems. This was an arson, correct?
Yes.
Where damage was done, I guess, to the owner's building, the building's owner, financially.
That is number?
Yeah.
The DA's.
So what are we doing about it?
Erase on things.
I mean, this is the defendant is looking at up to 10 years in prison, but in 10 years, literally nothing has been paid toward restitution. Everything's going to other fees, correct?
No, sir. It was amended in 2021 for the payments to go to restitution.
So, okay, since 2021, how much has gone to restitution, Tom?
Well, total, there's been $3,434.
Okay. All right. So, Ms. Green, and right now we're just looking at whatever she pays goes directly to restitution. Correct, everybody? All right. How much are you able to pay a month toward restitution?
What I've been paying, monthly, except for these last couple of months, it's been $100 a month.
Okay. And is that the most you're able to pay, 100 a month?
Yes,
Everything else goes to other necessary expenses?
yes.
All right. Anybody want to ask this lady something?
I don't want to
Anything the
ask her.
state is curious about anything they want to ask to get more restitution here?
No, sir.
Have you talked to her about any other options that are available? She's on a fixed income of some sort.
Yeah.
What is your fixed income, ma'am?
Well, I'm not working. I haven't been able to get a job with my background.
What is your fixed income right now? How much should you get in income?
Only thing I receive is food stamps. My husband is working and has been providing for me. And we've been working, he's worked from paycheck to paycheck, and he does the best that he can.
What does he do for a living?
He works with Amazon, with driving the trucks in the yard of Amazon.
Okay, and what is his income? Do you know?
Well, I should know that, but it's about 15 a week.
Okay. So that's about $40,000.
Oh, you're talking about in a year.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Yes, in a year.
Give or take, yes.
And again, your income, you say all you receive are food stamps? You don't receive any other type of income?
No, nothing.
Okay. From probation, anything you know about that?
No, sir, she does not. I'm not sure why, because there's some mental health issues. I'm not sure why she's not receiving Social Security.
You don't receive Social Security or any other type of governmental subsistence?
I got denied. I went as far as my doctor and everything with that, and I got denied because
Okay.
they did X.
Yeah, everyone gets denied and then you refile. That's how that goes for everybody.
Rays with my back and my knee. Physically, I've been having troubles with my thyroid and getting my weight off. It's been, I barely can walk sometimes. My legs get so swollen.
Okay. All right. Well, anything anybody wants to add about this? I don't see any evidence in the record that shows she can pay more than she's paying.
Right, she's been paying $100 consecutively since January of
Well,
20.
that's, we'll just,
And she doesn't have any other violations of any kind.
yeah, $100 only gets you back 1,200 a year. So we can do the math. We're looking at 20 plus years.
Any other violations, no positives. She was reporting.
The victims have to get paid back. So anything else anybody wants to add? It all goes back to, it's all going to restitution now. She's on an inactive type. of
They
probation.
returned her case when she turned herself in and her case expired. They said that they would be willing to take it back if we wanted to send the courtesy supervision back to Tarrant County.
Correct. What do you think we should do?
I don't know that. I don't know
If
what's.
restitution is, it goes to Tarrant County, she's still gonna have to pay restitution, right?
Right.
So. Do you live in Tarrant County?
Yes.
That's when. Well, which one is the most cost effective for Jefferson County? That's who I represent. I mean, why are we bringing it back down here? Let them do it, right? Let them handle it where she is. That's more convenient for everybody, isn't it?
For her to report to them.
Yeah, and then pay through that
Here.
and monthly, and that's what I think.
She sends her payments to us.
She sends directly to you.
Mhm.
Well, there's no reason she needs to be coming here.
Yes.
I don't think she does not come here, and I don't think
So,
that's possible
we'll just
for her to come here.
Maintain the status quo. She can report to Tarrant County, but those payments must be made at least $100 per month, ma'am. Do you understand, Ms. Green?
Yes.
We'll review it, what, in a year?
I suppose, Judge.
I guess that's what we'll do. Okay. We'll review it in a year because otherwise nothing is materially changed in this situation. All right. Good luck. And we'll see you back in a year unless you somehow win the lottery.
No. I can hope, sir, because if there's any way, I would like to repay those people every penny.
Well, that's what's right. I mean, I know that's what you want, but that's what's right, but it's got to be done. So we'll do the best we can. Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Anything else, Ms. Minaldi or State?
No, sir.
No. Okay. We're in recess on that case. Gavin, Bond.
I want to know what she did. they don't charge you for arson for an accident. So it must have been something intentional. And yeah, you should want to pay the victims back, but more so than that, you should have never done it in the first place, whatever it was. I am shocked. Like, I am genuinely shocked. And whatever's left is only 4 minutes, so we'll see what it is, but
And that's Mr. Shalander. Are we ready on Mr. Shalander?
He's getting the defendant to sign off in the back right now, sir.
Aaron, you can log off. We're done for today.
Yep, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
There we go. There we go.
Are you going to do a courtesy supervision order? Okay. I'll send it back. Yeah, I mean, we have one, but maybe it wouldn't hurt to do it. Yeah, new one.
I don't think Jefferson, under these circumstances, it's an awkward thing.
It is. She can't.
There's no reason that if they're willing to continue to supervise her, that's just practically the right thing to do.
They're actually seemed a little irritated for requesting a motion, and I said, I can't let this case expire.
No, that's, yeah, that's ridiculous. That would be ridiculous.
Talk to me.
That is,
I mean,
I can't imagine
well,
that victims are not considered in that county, but they ought to be, but that, maybe they misunderstood, but who in the right mind is going to say, yeah, I work for the people and I am not interested in their receiving restitution, the victims being dealt with. We could have done something to help them, but we don't. That's not right. That doesn't make sense.
I've never encountered that before. And she basically came out and said to me, well, you can't revoke her for money. And I said, I can stop her case from expiring. Yes, I can do that. I mean, her go before her judge, but she had to it was kind of weird. I've never had that before, but.
They're not Jefferson County. That's for sure.
Right. It kind of felt like maybe she had told Aaron that too, like we could remote her for money. It felt weird.
Do you care if I go up and walk over?
She's been very nice to us. Aaron. She very well. She says she applied for the job, so you can't drive a car. So.
I know he's got it. I'm just like, I don't think.
No, David.
Okay, we have one case Mr. Shalander is working on for disposition on a plea, and that's going to be Gavin Bond, correct? Gavin Bond, 2 cases.
We're supposed to go on. I don't think we can be online for a juvenile.
Oh, that's what this is?
Yes, he's a juvenile.
Wait, hold on.
He's certified as an adult. Is it both cases, Daniel?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
There was also a dismissal on there, Your Honor, for
I
pointing.
mean, I'm charging the salary as long as I can. It's big.
How old are you, sir, right now? Your age?
16.
Okay. So, we're going to be going dark on this since it involves someone younger than 17 years of age.
yeah. That was a good case, Mortimer Duke. Thank you for sharing that with us. That was decent. Is that what we got out of all of that? Where Judge Stevens is, or where Fort Worth is, or yeah, because I was gonna say I thought Judge Stevens was Jefferson. Wow, 250 miles. That's insane. you know, on the other side of the world, you can get to a whole nother country in 50 miles. In Texas, you can drive 50 miles and still be in the same city. Thank you. I've seen her before. I've seen her before. I have yet to find a case that I think I've run one of her cases, but they're often really I don't want to say boring, because I don't really think any of them are necessarily boring, but very technical cases, very detailed cases, lots of numbers, judges that, or not judges, attorneys that don't really have any spunk. Oh, not her, a different one. Oh, I'm not familiar with Judge Alex Kim. Oh, okay. Yeah, totally different judge. Totally different judge. I apologize. I'm thinking of someone completely different. Yeah, that's wild. That's wild. Interstate 10 is more than 800 miles in Texas. Wow. That's crazy. Hello, Salty Buddha. Welcome, sweetie. Amsterdam. Amsterdam. All right, guys, somebody pick a judge. Who do we want to watch next? It can be any judge, because I can go into the archive drive and we can poke around in there for a while. Poke the bear. First judge I see. First judge I see. Come on, let's see. That's not a judge. That's a road. Cecil? I don't know Judge Cecil. Ricky. I see Ricky. Okay. I said first judge I see, so let me look. What do I have? Okay, video. We go into this. All right, so we've got, give me just a moment, guys. Give me a moment here. Okay. We can do an evidentiary hearing, a sentencing. Let's see. Let's go with the sentencing. And then I can go back in time and see if I have any more of this particular defendant later and maybe connect the dots with them.
Kansas, James Watts as defense counsel, all by Zoom. This matter comes before the court at this time for sentencing. The court's docket notes indicate that on September the 9th, the defendant pled guilty to counts 2 and 3. Paraphernalia charge, Class B misdemeanor, a Class A misdemeanor driving under the influence charge. An evaluation was ordered and sentencing set for today. Court has now received a pre-sentence evaluation report from Recovery Unlimited. The court notes its recommendation. I think we're in a position to proceed to sentencing in this case. So, Mr. Sweeney, what are the state's recommendations regarding an appropriate sentence for this defendant?
Thank you, Your Honor. On count 2, the state's recommending 6 months. On count 3, the state is recommending 1 year. The state has no objection to, or would recommend rather, that those 2 counts run concurrent with each other. Your Honor, there is a mandatory minimum fine. Strangely enough, there's not on the felonies anymore, but on the second time DUI, there's a mandatory $1,250 fine. State would be recommending the court cost. We would be recommending that the defendant be placed on a 12-month court services probation, standard conditions, DUI victim panel, follow the recommendations that are contained within his drug evaluation that look like a 1-day ADSAB class. Additionally, Your Honor, there is a 120 hour mandatory minimum associated, I believe, with the second time DUI. The state would ask that that be imposed, 48 hours of which has to be served incarcerated.
Let me stop you there, Mr. Sweeney. Isn't this a third time? So this would be a
It
third
is, Your Honor.
conviction, Class A?
Your Honor, I apologize. You're absolutely correct. It is. And then for a third conviction misdemeanor, the difference there is a sentence to $1,750 fine, and we're working with 30 days of mandatory confinement, 48 hours of which has to be served actual imprisonment before there's any alternatives on that 30 days. So I apologize, Your Honor.
Do you have any information regarding any previous jail time credit earned by this defendant? Doesn't look like he was brought in on a summons. He's been on bond from the beginning.
I do not, Your Honor. I will confess I didn't actively, obviously there's no PSI and I didn't actively reach out, but from the file, it does not look that way.
All right, thank you. Mr. Watts, your recommendations regarding an appropriate sentence?
Your Honor, the recommendations of the state are in keeping with the plea agreement as to count 2, a 6-month underlying, as to count 3, a 12-year underlying with the mandatory minimum fine as noted. Frankly, I know my client was arrested at the time of the incident. I don't know how much time he actually spent in jail prior to bonding out. The statute requires 30 days custody. My client would ask he be able to serve that 30 days custody as a house arrest or work release. The statute, and I'm looking at it now, I always look these up, requires that on a third conviction that there be 48 consecutive hours of imprisonment, and following that they may do house arrest or work release. My client would ask that house arrest or work release be permitted so he can continue to work. And I'll ask Mr. Aguirre, where would you be working, sir?
PMC,
Okay, where is, what do they do?
aircraft.
And is that over in Wichita?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I have nothing else, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, very well. How much are your fees in the representation of the client, Mr. Watts?
Judge, this was billed to bids at $1,100.
Thank you. This time, the court will address the defendant, Mr. Aguirre, personally and ask him if he has any statements that he wishes to make in mitigation of punishment or anything further that he would like to present to the court.
The guys were talking about how long I spent. I was arrested Friday morning and didn't get out till Monday morning. Is
3 days.
I don't know if that can be used as the 48 hours. Other than that, I don't really have anything.
All right, thank you. The court will pronounce sentence in this case at this time. For the conviction of possession of paraphernalia for use, a Class B non-person misdemeanor, the court imposes no fine on that count, but it assesses 6 months in the Butler County Jail. On count 3, driving under the influence, a Class A non-person misdemeanor, the court will order the defendant to pay a fine of $1,750, or it is considered a community service alternative, but the court is going to order that Mr. Aguirre's pay this monetarily, $1,750 fine on that particular count. Court will also order the defendant to 1 year in the county jail on the DUI charge, but will order, consistent with the statute, for Mr. Aguirre to go into custody today to serve 30 days in the Butler County Jail. This court will grant this defendant work release consistent with the Butler County Sheriff's Office's policy. I want you working during this period, Mr. Aguirre. So I'm going to order that he be allowed work release for his normal shift and any time back and forth that's reasonable under the circumstances. The court will allow the defendant to have hour for hour credit for the first 240 hours of confinement. Thereafter, he receives day for day credit consistent with the statute involved here. So it does appear, at least for the first 240 hours of confinement, any time that he is released from the jail for work release will not count for the 30 days. As apparently envisioned by the legislature. Court will be assessing to the defendant a misdemeanor docket fee, misdemeanor probation fee, as at the conclusion of his 30 days in jail be placed on a 1 year reporting probation to be supervised by court services. He's to follow standard conditions, complete a DUI victim panel presentation, report to an officer as directed, and again, follow all standard conditions. Court will be assessing to this defendant a $100 bids application fee and $250 in legal fees, but will waive the remainder. Court noting that the size of the fine is considerable, as it should be, I think, under these circumstances. And so the court is going to waive a substantial balance of his legal fees, finding that the modest amount the court has ordered him to pay
Why is there no sound? Oh man. Guys, I have to apologize. So YouTube does this thing where it shuts off the audio, it corrupts the file. So unfortunately, yep, there's no audio for the rest of the clip. Dang it! And there's no way for me to know that that's gonna happen unless I run it through my CapCut, through my editor first. I'm sorry. Isn't that where we all store it? blame YouTube. They're jerks. I'm sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean that. My employer, please still pay me. I'm sorry. Hey, it's your fault. You suggested Ricky. All right, let me go look. Is it super long, Jerry? You always suggest ones that are super, super long. Let me go look. Is it still up? Thursday. Are you talking the competency hearing? Let's see here. Thursday the 30th? Oh, it's not up anymore. Oh, wait. Wait. I might be wrong. If it's a zoning violation, we're not doing that. It's 2.5 or 2 hours and 10 minutes. What are you talking about? 1 hour? Dude, I can't. I'm barely awake right now. Hello, Sandy Herd, honey. No, the zoning violation case is 2 hours and 10 minutes. We're not doing that tonight, buddy. I am sorry. You have way, way more energy than I do, buddy. I am like running on fumes. So we're gonna do let's see here. Oh my gosh. Come on, Middleton. What you got? I don't know. Let's just watch some misdemeanor arraignments. Because I can end those at any time. No, I am not inviting guests.
I hope so.
Okay,
Otherwise, you're gonna have to do it.
he's not here yet.
Good morning.
Morning, Judge.
Expect to see you.
Better yesterday.
Are you staying in Colon again?
Yeah.
You going to your conference again, or you just?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Good morning, everybody. I had this running without realizing it. I got sidetracked a little bit. It is another beautiful late fall day in Michigan. Beautiful day. Great to be alive. Nice drive in this morning. We're about to lose our daylight savings time, as are the rest of you. So we'll be dark when we leave work next week. Had a surprise visitor today from Long Island by way of New Jersey. And he's on his way to his annual conference. Nice to see him. I got some opening lyrics just for him.
for this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
We'll get started in a minute. Miss Jackson is here. I think we're gonna need an interpreter. Uh, Yes, it's work time. All right, we start early. I got up at 10 after 5 and get here about 10 after 7. Start our day. But we don't have too many arraignments today. Just a couple and 1 or 2 pretrials. I have a consultation, and then I have a formal hearing that I'm now looking forward to, a zoning violation matter set at 10 from Fabius Township. And we'll deal with that. Because of the way the calendar went and missed days, I have scheduled sobriety court for this afternoon. Today's a even numbered, odd numbered Wednesday. Even numbered Wednesdays are my jury days, and I haven't had one jury trial this whole year. We might have one in December. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to do sobriety court this afternoon rather than the usual Tuesday afternoon. We've got a lot of people in there right now. We're about to graduate somebody. All right, we'll start here in a minute. Yesterday's song I thought was really easy. Even Jeanette got it. But she owns Tapestry. I'm sure like 12 or 14 million other people do. This one's another one from just after I was out of high school. I thought it this morning. Sometimes these come to me in the middle of the night, what the song is going to be. I don't have a list. I just sort of pick one each day. And I had to cheat a little bit because I couldn't exactly remember the words. You might not know this song if you've heard it, but it would be a good song for you to listen to today. And we'll have our little shared moment of humanity. I went downtown to see my baby. She stood me up and I stood there waiting. It'll be all right. You probably have to look it up, but you'll like it. If you know it, it'll make you smile. If you don't know it, you should. It's more than 50 years old, like a lot of things I like. Anyway, thank you for coming to visit. Thank you for being here on time. And that song was for Andrew. It's important to him. All right, thank you for saying hello. I don't know if they know this in Australia. I got a very nice gift from one of our viewers that helped me get in touch with my Canadian roots. All of my father's family came from England to Canada. And this was just a wonderful resource. Good morning, Deputy Bingaman is here. We have another customer here. I guess we'll get ready.
Good morning.
Good morning. Have a seat, folks.
It's called clerks. We're gonna need a
Yes.
translator. So
All right. Jeanette was gonna do it. All right. Good morning, Portland, where it's 5:15. Anyway, let's get started. I hope you like that song. Look it up. I went downtown to see my baby. She stood me up and I stood there waiting. It'll be all right. Just was in Wisconsin. Home of the spotted cow. All right, thank you all for saying good morning. Let's get to it. I'll turn the record on. We do not have any bench warrant arraignments this morning. Apparently nobody got arrested last night. That needs to be seen. And the jail count is less than 100 for the first time in a while. We're at 97 this morning. maybe it's too nice to go get in trouble. We're gonna need an interpreter for Juan Carlos Sanchez Aniqua. He is here. And Victoria Meyer is here. Miss Meyer, would you come up to the podium? Good morning.
Good morning.
You got charged with something we see a lot of, no insurance and no license. They kind of go hand in hand.
Yes, it does.
No insurance is a misdemeanor. It's punishable by up to a year in jail, a fine of not less than $200 and not more than $500 plus costs. They also charge you with having no valid operator's license and failing to signal or observe. These are all written under state statute. The primary file number is 252065SM. If you don't have a license, it's hard to get insurance. The no operator's license charge is a misdemeanor. It carries up to 90 days in jail and a fine of up to $500. Let's take a look at your driving record. You guys live on US 12, Lot 1?
No, we moved
That's not
from
an
there.
address, valid address anymore?
No, it's not a valid address.
Oh, let's see what I got here.
It's a PO box.
PO Box 84. All right. Let me look at this. What's the status of your license now? Do you know?
I have no license, sir.
Not licensed. It's not revoked or anything. You got no baggage, no nothing. You just don't have a license. You do have an ID.
Yes, I do.
How come you never got your license?
I
Just
have
didn't-
no idea, sir.
Well, what happens with some people, their lives maybe aren't as regimented or organized. They don't do driver's ed when they're a kid. And there are certain steps that you follow. And then sometimes when you become an adult, it just gets hard to go back and do it. And so you're eligible to get a license. Are you interested in trying to get one?
Yes, I am.
All right, well, one thing we do with these cases is we'll adjourn them for a while and see if you will start the process of getting your license. One of my judicial colleagues, Judge Beinecke, he's got a very structured program about helping people get their licenses restored. Ours is less structured, but still several dozen times a year, maybe more than 100 times a year, we work with people to try to get their license back. So you got nothing, not a speeding ticket, not a stop sign, nothing. You just never got your license. So it's time to do it. You got some hoops to jump through.
Yes, I do.
You're gonna have to get a permit and do some other stuff. You're gonna have to parallel park. And you have to take the written test, but I don't see any reason why you couldn't do it. Do you need to drive for work?
Yes, I have 2 jobs.
All right, well, I'm gonna make you get a driver's license, which is something you probably should have done when you were 17, but we didn't get it done. So I'm gonna adjourn this all the way into next year. And also you need to get insurance, and that could help fix both of these. If you plead to this no operator's license charge, it's going to undo your ability to go get your license for at least 180 days or maybe a year. I don't see a lot of people like you. I
Not another Janelle. Please, not another Janelle.
see people that I had a guy yesterday. He had 3 drunk driving convictions going back 20 years. And he's revoked. I see people that don't have lawful residency status and they can't get a license because they don't live here. Or I see people that got sued by an insurance company and they have a suspension on their license, or they got suspended in New Jersey and they can't get a license here till they clear up New Jersey. You don't have any of that. You just need to go to SOS and you can make her do it. All right, well, let's. Laura, could you bring me a 2026 calendar? I had one in here and I took it out. Oh, just a minute, I got it. I didn't think I'd be alive when I was a kid in 2026. Let's set this for January 5th. January 7th at 8:30 for pre-trial. Send it to get license. Now, you may not have your whole license. They may give you a permit, a temporary permit. But if you come in with the permit and proof that the car is insured, I found the one I had, but now I have to, I need to cut this to fit. So it's time to get your license. How old are you now?
I'm almost 48.
Yeah, it's time to do it. In my sobriety court program, I've had people that have been unlicensed for years and years, and we have them do it. Parallel parking sometimes is a bugaboo, but. My handwriting isn't the best, but it saves the clerk's time. If I just give you a notice right here. In fact, most judges have somebody in the courtroom, a clerk or a recorder or someone. May want to change that in the future, but I'm the only judge that I know of that I'm the only person in here. I guess it's a monster of my own making, but Wednesday, January 7th, 2026 at 8:30. Pre-trial conference, bring proof of license and insurance. The no insurance would cost you a minimum of $325. The no ops would probably cost you $200, but it would prohibit you from getting a license. So go to the Secretary of State, start the process. I've given you all of November, all of December to get this done. You'll get a license. You'll be good. And the prosecutor will, I'm sure, work out some sort of a plea that would let you keep your license. So you start that and we'll have a pre-trial and see how you're doing. All right, you're both good to
All
go.
right, thank you.
All right, guys. I am fading fast. I'm sorry. I am so super tired. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me again. Another time tonight. I had a lot of fun. You guys absolutely make every day so much better. And I am so grateful to have you in my life. I'm again very sorry for that Ricky clip that the audio cut out. It's not my fault. Blame YouTube and Mortimer Duke. I'm a hard working wimp though. I already streamed for 4 hours earlier today. And I've been trying to get a replay crew mini cut so that I can have it posted tomorrow. I'm doing the Amarillo docket. So yeah, I've almost got it done. I just have to add the outro and graphics and stuff. So yeah. Of course I'm gonna blame your ass. You've got such a cute ass to blame. He does, yeah, but this is an ongoing known problem with the downloader program. YouTube is trying to make it impossible to use because they don't want you using it and then using the content on other platforms. So they make it so that it crashes all the time. So, but yeah, no. Oh, Epiphonium, thank you so much. That means the world to me. Everybody, don't forget that you can also listen on Spotify when you're out doing yard work or scrubbing the toilet and you got your Bluetooth headset on or whatever. You can always listen on Spotify. And yeah. Don't forget to go download The Mighty Metheny. It's available on iTunes and Amazon Music for 99 cents, both versions. So, yeah. Nobody has downloaded it yet, so you could be the first. The Judge Tony Flores does that a lot. All the time. I think the judge that is the best about the muting and unmuting is Judge Shackelford. I don't think she's ever accidentally left it muted. If she mutes, it's with purpose. It's always good times with you guys. Oh, thank you, Salty. I love you. You're exempt from the request. You're exempt from the request. You guys. Thank you all for being so wonderful. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.